by now, but it looks like we're in for a wet one tonight at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa.
And tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Okay, right? Here we go. Cut, cut.
A run now for the rookie out of Georgia.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
This defense for the Falcons, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Higgins. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
I'll give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. He was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
Ready. Hut.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
The Bucs at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. If they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W, they have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it's time to come to work every day. And in addition, you're starting to wonder about your job security as well.
You talk about this Falcon defense.
And this unit, very tough to throw against. Currently second best in the NFL.
And this unit knows exactly where they rank. They're number 2 against the pass in the NFL. You know they have their sights set on being number 1, looking for a big game today.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. A good return there, 17 yards.
And it will be Falcon football.
Looking to put a drive together.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Well, they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. This one into the hands of Pitts.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Give him 30 yards there.
What a luxury to have a tight end that can run a post route like that.
It's a luxury for the offense. It's an extreme luxury for the quarterback. Always has a great outlet and usually able to come up with a nice play down the middle of the field.
They'll throw with Penix.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Quentin Johnston,
his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
33, yellow. Blue striking. Hut, hut.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Ready, clock, 10, hut, hut.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And some room to work. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Black shot, 45, white. Ready, ready.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They enter play here number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. So first and 10 now from the 30.
Come on, set.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Here's 2nd and 8. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To the left side, he gets this one to Ibuka. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
38. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
Here we go. Opposite. Cut.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Here's a play fake as they select to throw.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
There is no denying they want to get him involved. That's already the 5th time that they've looked his way in this first quarter.
So that tells me defensively that they want to insist on going in that direction. Make sure you've got your best people in the area to try and take that away.
Let's go now. Blue 32. White. Hut.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And that one's not coming back for Santos. It's no good. Wide right.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept you in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Get this one across the 45 before he's run down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. That's down the field and caught by Pitts. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Throwing again, Penix.
Caught out left side by Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Now here's a throw out wide. Oh, this might be a double pass. And the throw's going to be caught.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw, Penix. That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Falcons go up by 2 touchdowns.
Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
33, yellow.
They'll look to throw here. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down. That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that, right?
Yeah, he said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a game.
2nd and 5.
To the air, Penix. Into the hands of London.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
He gets it to Johnston.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down.
Now Penix. This ball down the field for Pitts. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll go play action here with Penix.
And this throw will be intercepted.
Picked up by Pete Werner. And the Buccaneers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Ready, set.
Looking to put a drive together.
Down, cut.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
For the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
At the 44-yard
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks. He seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
It's now 4th down and 1.
5, 6, set, ready.
They'll set up to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They go play action here on first down. It's caught by Mike Evans.
And he's going to have a first down on a gain of about 10, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Ready?
Back to throw. Godwin's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers are back within a score. Santos with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Santos to kick off for Tampa Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Sheds off the tackle.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
He was defended by Jamel Dean.
A play fake. Now Penix.
He's going to wind up and air it out.
And it's incomplete. Oh, it would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since.
Here's Penix.
And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Bryce Behringer in punt formation.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they will get to this one and down it at the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. From the gun, Mayfield. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
What a way to start the second half. These guys are showing no signs of letting up. They have a chance to take a decided advantage with this possession.
And he'll send the tight end in motion here.
Operating from the gun, Penix.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
They'll throw with Penix.
Robinson's got it. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw here.
Short throw caught by Pitts.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Kyle Pitts
with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Falcons take a 3-touchdown lead. Slide for the PAT.
He knocks it through. It's 28-7. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
From the 31, here's second down and 5.
Here's Mayfield. He finds his target. It's Evans.
And Evans will have the Bucs first down up near the 40-yard line.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
A 9-yard loss. It's now second and 9.
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19. Now Mayfield.
That is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Mayfield now.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Hooked up by Jesse Bates. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. A free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means a free safety in the middle of the field.
Drake London,
his second touchdown of the night.
And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the 2 teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover in the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
An incomplete pass on second down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is third and 10. Mayfield. Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to kick it away. It's taken to the 26. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Oh, he nearly broke that one. As it stands, though, a heck of a 36-yard run back. The Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London,
30 yards.
and the Falcons get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Down. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun now on third down. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
James Pierce
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return.
And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
And the Bucs are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Set. 10 black. Drill green.
They'll set up a throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Let's go. 52 drill.
And now an audible here into something else.
Set.
On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Set.
Running the toss to Irvin.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Falcons will get it 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have picked up right where they left off in half number 1, just looking really dominant, extending this lead.
And it's fun to see when teams actually do that, because so many times you go into the half after playing well, and you kind of relax a little bit. We've got this. We can kind of punch the button whenever we get good and ready. But for a team to keep the intensity and keep the execution up and come back after the half and play so well, that's actually really, really nice to see.
And a pedal to the metal. That's what we're seeing right now. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Throwing again, Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson.
Touchdown, Falcons!
Bijan Robinson,
30 yards.
and the Falcons are well on their way to a 5-0 start as they extend their lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Here's a 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
33, yellow.
They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And a 1st down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47.
They run out of the gun with Irvin.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
2 yards.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
John Franklin Myers, the one in there to drop it.
And you hate to say it for the rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. Like the guy said, in his defense.
In his defense. He needs better protection, that's for sure.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. The danger of a pump that good, a 16-yard return.
And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
And looking to throw, Penix. It's wheeled in downfield by Johnston.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Atlanta.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He's got another one to Johnston.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
To the air, Penix. He gets it to Johnston.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 23 yards on the play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down, Falcons.
Looking to throw, Penix.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17.
Now Penix.
And this one is incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this one hits at the one, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive first and 10 in the fourth quarter.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On the play. That's good for a first down.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. They'll set up to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's brought down. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's go now.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide.
One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And it'll leave him with third and a full yard to go.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run here with Irvin. And he's going to haul the Bucs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Drill green. Claws red. Ready?
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Arnold Ebiketie, his second sack of the night.
Let's go.
Looking to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jesse Bates.
Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And 5 at their 48-yard line.
Down. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Open man is Higgins. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So the contact came before the ball got there, and the flag is thrown.
Timing is everything, isn't it? And it's so hard to cover these great receivers. They have such great body control, and they can fake you out. In this case, as you described, got there before the ball got to the receiver. Penalty flag had to come out.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. At the Falcons' 40.
Back to throw here.
The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He's been terrific so far. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today.